this going to be Elon Musk all by himself, off in a room, a bazillionaire who just plays by his own set of rules?
Elon Musk has just exposed Elizabeth Warren's corruption. As we all know, Elon Musk is very fond of Twitter, which makes him quite accessible despite being the richest person alive. However, his immense use of Twitter also means most of the controversies he takes part in happens on the microblogging site to the entertainment of the rest of the world. Musk called out and exposed a famous senator that led to a confrontation. To hear more about this, keep watching this video. Taxes is an intense topic that creates a lot of attention, particularly in political circles, while most earners are required to pay taxes to the federal or state government. Most of the attention when it comes to taxes is focused on billionaires, although they are comparatively few compared to the rest of the population. A lot of people feel these uber-rich people do not pay their fair share of taxes, and it threatens to tear the fabric of society. One of the critics of billionaire taxes is Senator Warren, and one of the billionaires frequently criticized is Elon Musk. Warren was brought up in Oklahoma, on the verge of the middle class. Her family almost lost their house after Dad's heart attack. Now Elizabeth asserts to be fighting to halt Washington's corruption and make the government work for everyone, not just the wealthy and powerful. Part of her legacy is fighting to generate the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, after Wall Street reportedly crashed the economy in 2008 to stop people from getting schemed and defrauded by big banks and corporations. Warren's website claims the CFPB has already returned more than $12 billion to American consumers who have been swindled. According to Celebrity Net Worth, the Democratic senator has a net worth of $8 million and has a salary of $194,000. On the other hand, Elon Musk is an industrialist with his hands in numerous businesses. He is the CEO and biggest shareholder of the largest electric vehicle company. He's also the CEO of SpaceX, a space exploration company. He found Musk is also CEO of the Boring Company and Neuralink due to his varied investments. Musk has gathered fabulous wealth, allowing him to take the top spot on the list of the wealthiest people. Musk is worth $221 billion, ranking first at famous moneybags like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett. This amazing wealth makes Musk an everlasting target for Warren, the senator, not the billionaire. She claims Musk doesn't pay his taxes. Warren also uses Twitter, even though she doesn't have as many followers as Musk. When Musk was given the award of Time magazine's Person of the Year last year, it didn't sit well with her, because according to her, Time magazine should have deemed Musk's tax records before giving him any acknowledgement. But even before then, Warren had been waging her own war against billionaires allegedly not paying taxes. She and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse wrote a letter to Senate Finance Chairman Ron Wyden stating that the committee should inquire into the allegations that a ProPublica report disclosed by honing in on financial institutions and their role in tax avoidance. Warren and Whitehouse stated, "The tax avoidance by the nation's richest individuals is extremely unfair. It leaves the nation unable to pay for critical investments in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. It favors investment income over wage, distorting our nation's economy and adding to inequality." At the same time, Musk was mentioned in the ProPublica report as increasing his wealth by $14 billion from 2014 to 2018, while paying just $455 million in taxes. So last December, she tweeted a direct attack at Musk, stating, "Let's make changes to the rigged tax code so the person of the year will actually pay taxes and stop mooching off everyone else." Warren was citing an article that reported on Musk's Time magazine award, so although she hasn't alluded to the billionaire by name, it was obvious who she was talking about. Warren tweeted this to her 7 million followers, but the tweet was rapidly shared and liked millions of times. The tweet ultimately got Musk's attention, and he didn't stay quiet. He obviously didn't like being called a freeloader, so he found an article accusing Warren of the same thing and posted a tweet in response. Musk made an addition of just 2 words: "Stop projecting." The article Musk tweeted was from Fox News, and it made grave allegations about Warren's assertions of heritage. The first line in the write-up says, "Senator Elizabeth Warren, who is expected to announce her candidacy for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination Saturday, is a fraud for decades." She's been living a lie, pretending to be a Native American when she is not. Bradley Blakeman, the writer, states in bold print, "There is only one reason a person would fraudulently make a claim to be from a racial or ethnic group, not his or her own, to benefit from affirmative action or other preferential programs created for underrepresented groups that have been victims of past discrimination, Native Americans, African Americans, and Hispanics as such groups." The article then mentions a recent DNA test Warren took under pressure, discovering that she had only a little trace of Native American genes. So tiny that if she was considered a Native American, tens of thousands more Americans who are not really Native Americans would be categorized that way. Due to the controversy of her heritage, former President Donald Trump used to mention Warren mockingly as Pocahontas. Musk also didn't stop there. I mean, the thing is that you should really avoid messing with Musk on Twitter, because he rarely ever stops, except maybe when an assistant snatches his phone away. So he went on to pile on tweeting. "You remind me of when I was a kid, and my friend's angry mom would randomly yell at everyone for no reason." This specific tweet went even further than his initial response, as it was retweeted or quoted more than 13,000 times and got almost 130,000 likes. Musk often tried to mock people using their age, as he was doing here. Warren is in her 70s. He had mocked Jeff Bezos, his main rival, in a similar manner too. But of course, Musk wasn't done having his fun, so he tweeted again, begging, "Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen." This tweet was a reference to the famous Karen meme. Karen has currently become a popular meme referencing a specific type of middle-class white woman who displays behavior that stems from privilege. Karen is associated with the type of person who demands to speak to the manager to disparage service industry workers. A day later, Musk went back to the thread and tweeted yet again, still addressing Warren. He stated, "And if you open your eyes for 2 seconds, you will realize I will pay more taxes than any American in history this year." But what's the reason behind Musk's not paying the federal tax, as Warren says? Well, Musk is a little different from other CEOs. Despite being a CEO of many companies and a billionaire, Musk does not get paid a salary. He earns money from selling his shares or exercising his stock options, and this is when he pays taxes because the proceeds from the share sales are deemed as income and taxed accordingly. After a few days, Musk tweeted how much he would pay in taxes, $11 billion. Musk also stated in an interview that his taxes are quite simple because he could do them in under an hour himself. He doesn't own any offshore accounts or utilize any tax shelters, but he is intensely opposed to wealth tax, which Warren backs up. Musk warns that the government could come for the less rich after taxing the rich. Anyhow, a few Twitter shade won't halt at Warren's tax activism, directed at Musk because she was back on Twitter, tweeting, "When someone makes it big in America millionaire, big billionaire, big person of the year, big part of it has to include paying it forward so the next kid can get a chance too." Warren even attempted to make the most of the situation by altering it into a social media campaign, asking her supporters for fun so that she could push people like Musk to pay their fair share. Last month, Warren said, hinting at Musk, "You know how much he paid in taxes, one of the richest people in the world? Zero. And he's not the only one. Jeff Bezos, he pays less taxes than a public school teacher or firefighter. They do this because they're only being taxed on income. They very clearly make sure they have no official income. It's just not right." Musk, of course, replied as well, "We'll visit IRS next time I'm in DC, just to say hi since I paid the most taxes ever in history for an individual last year. Maybe I can have a cookie or something." Musk also stated, "The only reason I didn't pay federal taxes in 2018 is because I overpaid in 2017. Since they stole my tax records, they actually know that."